With late night ideas comes the instant regret in the morning and feeling super tired and drowsy. Same thing, lots of confusion. That's what the new year brings. This is what this new year brought. My reincarnated YouTube channel and doing an introduction video again. My name is Dado Pato, and what you're watching in the background is Black Ops 2 with you throughout using the redacted mod, which is a wonderful mod. I enjoy quite a lot, but it's hard to find tutorials on how to properly do it. But after some troubleshooting, we got it to work, and it's some good gameplay to have on the background because it's nostalgia for me. It's easy to watch because I've played this so many times when I was a kid. But that makes me kind of reminisce on the good old days. Now that a New Year's come through, a New Year has arrived, already in a couple of days already. What is to expect after a very turbulent year? And really, nothing has changed. Just the year has changed. Possible New Year's resolutions, and personal worth of what you want to do with this upcoming year, because it's a new slate. It feels like a new slate, or in my case, it just feels like just a continuation of things you've been already doing. And as a current college student on leave from college, it's really weird to find that balance of productivity but without having a routine per se. And coming away from from college and having already a set routine with courses and hours and such makes you think about how can you structure your own time without people expecting a lot or expecting something to be done from you. And I see this re-upping my YouTube channel as a way to create that structure, or at least start it. It's an idea to really have, or really just something to pass the time and speak your thoughts, especially with isolation and quarantine and everything. You kind of talk about yourself a lot in your mind, especially with a lot of what ifs and unknowns still happening. It's a lot to take on, especially for a 20-year-old person here. It is difficult to fathom, but genuinely, it's something that I find interesting, that I'm here recording this video, out of the brim of the night, finally modding a game that is very outdated, but it has such a big nostalgic value. And that's kind of what brings me to, the already conversation point of reminiscing. What have we missed? What have I missed last year? What do I, miss my whole life? And a lot of that really comes from, feeling excitement for stuff. There's not a lot of things I feel excited for. And it's really weird to distinguish, excitement or just expectation. For me, excitement comes from something that you genuinely are excited about, something that comes in surprises, something that comes in this joyful thing that you can't stop thinking about. But it's a thinking about that comes in like a good way, where you get very excited, you get very jittery, you can't wait for the next morning, next night for that thing to happen. And there's something of an expectation where you're expecting it to happen, it's going to be there. There's usually like a set deadline that is a couple months away, a couple weeks, couple days, couple hours. But it's really just neutral, or in my case, college, taking a leave, expectations of assignments, expectations of being an academic prodigy, when there is like thousands of other students that are told the same thing. And really, I have not had much enjoyment. Not enjoyment, I mean, a lot of excitement from things that are coming up, And expectations kind of like throw that way where you're just going to expect things to come through, and, you got to finish them up. And to some extent, it's not bad, with work and school and priorities and household life. It's kind of difficult to come up with that. And really, that excitement isn't there anymore, or if it's just falsely presented in many ways. I lost my train of thought, really. But really, I kind of want to make this YouTube channel because, it's something exciting for me. It's, it's something I genuinely have wanted to invest the time in and try to do since, I got into YouTube, as a fan of like many creators, many things. But really, it's just more out of a, fun habit. And there isn't really like a set schedule to make these videos. Again, pre-recorded gameplay with current audio, as you're hearing right now. it's really nothing, spectacular. It's just something to, that someone made. But it, I appreciate people for, coming, somebody like crossing by this video and just like, taking a peek at it, taking anything nice. But, with introductory videos, there's really no solid concrete thing. There'll be more structure, more conversational, more topics as, videos come through, which, I lied. There is one little piece of, structure here. Once a week, I'll be uploading a video, and it'll just be a tangent, a discussion, some upcoming things, just an idea I want to throw out there, just something I want to tell the world that is an empty space, and I like that. But I sound like kind of like I'm trying too hard, to be honest, but how it goes. But this gameplay's about to end, but yeah, expectations and excitements, we'll see what this becomes. Hopefully excitement. I genuinely am happy that I'm completing this audio, but I would really appreciate, a like, a comment, or genuinely just watching, spending time with me this late evening, late night. But I hope to catch you on the flip side, and this has been Dado Paddle. Take care.